Hello everyone, it's Dan, your resident Digimon fan. Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday the 4th of March 2022, which means it is the official release date for BT7 Next Adventure. So in this video we're going to be opening up a booster box of Next Adventure, going through looking at every single card in detail and appreciating all of their lovely artwork. I do have two more boxes also on the way, which I'll be opening in a separate video and in more of a speed opening kind of deal. So I messed up this time. I didn't pre-order from somewhere that was doing a pre-release, unbeknownst to me of course. So I did not get my boxes until today, which means I'm a bit behind the curve compared to other YouTubers, so apologies for that. But we're here now, we've got the set, it's the official release date. What could go wrong, right? I do have my other two boxes arriving later today, one of which I'm hoping will contain a pre-release pack, which we can open on the second video. So very excited for this. I've actually started watching Digimon Frontier recently. I do quite enjoy it. It's definitely a departure from what happened with Digimon Tamers, which is definitely my favourite series so far. But Digimon Frontier is definitely still very fun, and there's lots of cool stuff with Spirit Evolution, Beast Spirits and all that kind of stuff. I'm only about 15 episodes in, so I'm not too far in, but there should be plenty of cards in this set, which is based on the stuff that I've seen already. So very excited for this. Enough blabbering, let's get down to the desk and start opening these cards. Right, here we are. Time to open Next Adventure. Before we do that, I just wanted to show off my new playmat. I got the PB-03 Wargreymon playmat. I didn't do an unboxing video of it because it's just a playmat. It doesn't include anything else. Well, it did include a booster of Battle of Omni, but I didn't get anything special, and even if I did, it wouldn't be video worthy. But nice new playmat for a nice new set. BT7 Next Adventure. I've taken the plastic off. Let's go ahead and see what we get in the top. So we should have two box toppers. And our first box topper is an alternate art Takuya. So Takuya is probably considered the main protagonist from Digimon Frontier. He is the guy that turns into a Agumon. It's pretty cool. Of course, the main protagonist of a Digimon series has to have goggles. It's pretty much the law now. There we go, Takuya Kambara, very nice holographic on that one. So let's put him in a sleeve. He'll be going into my folder, very nice. So that's Takuya out the way. And we also have the box promotion pack Next Adventure, which I'm really excited for because this is what contains the alternate art memory boost promos. So let's just open him up. Apologies for any background sound. I'm filming in a slightly different location this time, and I'm in the same room as my rabbit, who may make some noise. Let's hope she doesn't. Let's hope she's well behaved. Right, let's see who we get in this pack. We have, oh, very nice, red memory boost. We have Coromon and Yokomon. It looks like there's a faint holographic on the red, but other than that, it's not a very holographic card, but still very nice. Love that. Red memory boost. I have 3 of these boxes, so I'm hoping that I will get 3 different memory boosts, but very cool to get that one. Okay, so we've got the box promotions out of the way. Now it is time to open some booster packs. Boy, am I excited. So let's move this one aside. Pull out a booster pack. So this is what a Next Adventure booster pack looks like. 12 card booster. On the back, 112 plus 8 types. 44 commons, 30 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares, and 8 campaign rares. This pack also includes alternate art cards from the above types. Very exciting. Okay, let's open up the first pack. I'm interested to see if these will include memory gauges, as the previous Classic Collection set did not include a memory gauge, but I'm quite interested. So, starting off with, we have a Dorugamon. Very cute. Is this a reference to anything? Not that I'm aware of. Don't know too much about Dorugamon. I think Dorugamon was in the Digimon X animated movie, which was only ever released in Japan, so I don't know too much about that. Next we have Bokomon. Bokomon is one of the mascot Digimon in Digimon Frontier. He goes around with the kids and reads from his book. It's essentially a guide to the digital world in Digimon Frontier. Very cool. Next we have Dino Memory Boost. So we've got this little guy here, I can't remember his name. You've got some sort of dinosaur Digimon there, and another one there. I can't really tell who that might be. I think it might be Metal Tyrannomon. Very cool. We have Kazimon. So Kazimon is the spirit evolution of Zoe. So very cool to get Kazimon. I always did feel it was a little bit inappropriate to have an 11-year-old girl turn into a bikini-clad fairy on evolution, but that's anime for you. Next we have Nimon, very nice. So Nimon and Pokemon are together in the anime as the mascots, so it's kind of cool. They're very silly. Do like Nimon. We have Waymon, who is awesome. Waymon appears in one of the earlier episodes of Digimon Frontier, so it's cool to see him in the set as well. We have Orochiman. So Orochiman, I don't know if he is in Digimon Frontier. I haven't got too far into the series, so I don't know just yet, but I do know he's in Digimon Tamers. He's in one of the episodes of Tamers, so that's pretty cool. He's also available on, I think, the Gabumon dim card for the Vital Bracelet, so that's pretty awesome. We have Stephalmon. I'm not sure who this guy is. I don't know if he is anything to do with the spirits or beast spirits from Digimon Frontier, but he looks very cool. Haven't seen him before. Next up, we have Ancient Volcanomon. Now, I'm fairly sure Ancient Volcanomon has something to do with the beast spirits, or at least the legendary warriors in Digimon Frontier, but don't know too much about him. This is a very cool card, very big artwork on here, full cover artwork. We have Jet Sylphimon. So I believe Jet Sylphimon is something to do with Kazimon and Zoe's evolutions. I've not gotten to that part of the anime yet, but looks very cool. We should have our first rare here. So our first rare is an Ancient Sphinxmon, which is pretty awesome. So I know him from the dim cards, but I don't know what he has to do with Digimon Frontier. I'm fairly sure he must have something to do with it, but I haven't got that far, as I said. So Ancient Sphinxmon is rare number 1, and rare number 2 is Qualialize Blast? Qualialize? It must be Qualialize, which is very odd. It's nice though. Nice shiny card. Okie dokie. That is pack number 1 out the way. Not a bad start. Moving on to pack number 2. Let's see if we can get ourselves something cool. Maybe one of the campaign rares or a super rare would be very nice. I do love a new set. So much to look forward to. So to start off with, we have a very cool looking Pulsemon with a battery. So this might be the 3rd appearance of Pulsemon in the card game. Very cool. Toyagumon, very nice. So Toyagumon does feature in Digimon Frontier, but I believe this is probably a reference to Digimon World because it looks exactly like where you find the Toyagumons in Toy Town. You've got the same brick flooring, striped walls, and then these doors here. In the game you had to choose one of 3 doors in each room and had to find the right one. So that's pretty cool. That's a Digimon World reference already. Very nice. Next up we have another Nimon. Gigas Mon. So Gigas Mon is the beast spirit of... I'm trying to remember his name now. I can't remember his name. We'll definitely find him eventually, but he's pretty cool. He's one of the villain Digimon. We have Orochiman, already seen him. We've already seen Waymon. We have Ultra Turbulence. Looks like something to do with Jet Sylphimon, so that's pretty cool. We have Mame Tyramon. Okay, so that's what the little one is called, Mame Tyramon. So that was in the, I think it was the Dino Memory Boost. That's pretty cool. You've got X Tyrannomon up there, and you've also got, I'm not sure who that's meant to be up in the tree. Is that Metal Tyrannomon? Yeah, I think that's Metal Tyrannomon. Pretty cool. We have, oh, Nidhogmon. This is just an uncommon, but that's a really cool looking card right there. So Nidhogmon was a super rare in BT4, Great Legend. So it's cool to see him in this set. We have our first Digi-Egg. We have Dorumon. So it looks like something to do with Dorugamon. So that's very cute. We have a rare. We have Dino Rexmon. Very cool. I know Dino Rexmon from the Hermiton Jungle dim card for the Vital Bracelet, but I'm not familiar with where they are in Digimon Frontier, but very nice looking card. And then on the back we have, okay, we've got Ancient Mega Therimon, not sure. It's just a rare, but this is a really nice card. Look at that, looks incredible. So this guy, I believe, is also in one of the dim cards. I'm not sure which one. Probably Blizzard Fang, if I were to make a guess. But he looks very cool. If he has anything to do with Digimon Frontier, probably something to do with Tommy's evolutions, because he's all about ice. So very nice. These regular rares are some really nice looking cards. Okay, let's move on to pack number 3. Try not to make too much mess. Okay, starting off with a Dorugamon, which we've already seen. A Gigas Mon we've already seen. Pulsemon. There's a new one, Antilamon. So Antilamon had a big presence in Digimon Tamers, being Susie's Digimon. Don't know where Antilamon sits in Digimon Frontier. That's really nice, dodging some sort of flaming arrow. We have Kazimon again. We have Blue Hawaii Death. Well, that's an interesting name for a card. This penguin I've seen before. He's very strange, although this is probably the coolest picture I've ever seen of him. I'm guessing he has something to do with Tommy as well, looking very cool. We have another Bokomon. We have Starlight Velocity with Kendo. Is that Kendo Garumon or is that Magna Garumon? I think that's Magna Garumon. So I believe Magna Garumon is the evolution of Kendo Garumon, who is the beast spirit for Koji, I think is the name. It's been a couple of days since I watched Frontier, so you can score me on how I did at the end. Very nice. We have Caprimon, who's very cute. Caprimon was in an episode with the Digimon School. So that was cool to see him. We have Aldermon, who I believe is the evolution of Agunimon, but I haven't seen him yet in Digimon Frontier, but I am sure we will see him at some point in the future. We have Systemon Blanc Awakened as a first rare, which is really cool. Hopefully the Systemons make an appearance in Frontier. We shall see. And our second rare is a super rare. It is Dorumon. Let's have a look. Can you tell? Yeah, you can just about see the rainbow reflection making it look like a super rare, but it's kind of hard to tell versus the regular rares. But he's a very cool looking card. For each card with X antibody in its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, this card gets 1000 DP. That's pretty cool. So yeah, he's something to do with the Digimon X movie as well, which I've not seen. I know there are subbed versions of it, so I will see it at some point because there were a lot of cool Digimon that came out of that movie. Cool forms anyway. But yeah, very nice. That's Dorugamon. Let's move on. Sorry, Dorugamon. Jesus, it's hard to say that. Move on to pack number 3. So we've got our first super rare of the box. I'm interested to see what the pull rate's like in this box. So with the classic collection, they reduced it to 6 super rares and then 2 alt arts or secret rares, which was 1 less than we got with the previous set. So I'm hoping it will be 7 plus 2, but let's see. We have a Gotsumon having a snooze with Pumpkinmon in the background. So that's pretty cool because Gotsumon and Pumpkinmon were always up to no good in Digimon Adventure, so it's cool to see them together in this card. I've seen Gotsumon in episodes. I think I saw a Pumpkinmon in one episode of Digimon Frontier. I don't know if they were together though, but still very nice. We have Kendo Garumon, there we go, so that's Koji's beast spirit. He's really cool. He's got like skates or something on his feet, so he can zoom around all over the place. That's really cool. And what's going on in the background there? I'm not sure, some kind of bird. Very cool. We have Tuskmon, looking pretty awesome. Don't know too much about Tuskmon, but I do like that artwork very much. I think that's a Jazamon? Gizamon. Gizamon. It's Gizamon, there we go. I always get those ones confused, but there's a little Gizamon down there. Very nice. Oh, there we go, Grumblemon. So Gigas Mon, who I talked about earlier, he is the beast spirit of Grumblemon. So that's really cool. You see Grumblemon here riding a bunch of Golemon, and that's because in Digimon Frontier, he uses the Golemon as like his lackeys to do his dirty work. So that's a really nice card. Then we have Tidal Wave. We've got Waymon here doing a Tidal Wave. That looks like the image of when he gets sucked down the vortex after Grumblemon takes the fractal code from his part of the ocean. So that's pretty cool. Look at me sound like I know what I talk about. Thunder Laser. Can't tell who's doing that move. Maybe it'll become obvious once we see the Digimon, but very cool. Maybe it's Metal Kabutarimon. We have Beowulfmon. So Beowulfmon is the ultimate form of Pulsemon. So doing some sort of kick there, very cool. We have Pride Memory Boost. Okay, and we've got a few different Digimon here. Nightmon, and then some other ones I'm not too sure about. It's pretty cool. Like that one. Then we have Stephelmon. I think we already had Stephelmon. Then, we've still got an uncommon here. So we've got another Aldermon. We've already seen him. We have another Ancient Sphinxmon as our rare. And our second rare is a Cherubimon super rare. Very nice. So Cherubimon, I believe, is one of the main villains of Digimon Frontier. So it was Cherubimon that caused all of the beast spirits and human spirits, etc. to go all nuts. So very cool. He was also in the Digimon movie, so that's pretty cool. I think Kakuman eventually turned into Cherubimon, Dark Cherubimon anyway. One thing, a little factoid about Cherubimon, which I thought was really interesting. There are two versions, obviously. There's the good and the evil Cherubimon. In Japan, they are known as Virtue and Vice instead of good and evil, which is much cooler. I wish we had that. Right, next pack. I think we're on pack number 4, 5. I think it must be 5 at this point. So 2 super rares already. Going pretty well so far. Starting off with a new card, we have Tortomon. So I haven't seen Tortomon yet in Digimon Frontier, but he is really cool. One of the Digimon from the original Digibattle starter set. We have Kakuman, so that is the Beast Spirit for Tommy. He's really awesome. I just met him in a recent episode, so you can just about tell where I am in the series if you're familiar, but yeah, I think he looks really nice. It seems as though the Beast Spirits for the kids are all, with the exception of one of them, I think they're all names based on the adventure Digimon, so this is Koi Kakumon. You had Kendo Garumon, of course, so you can see what's going on there. We have Eismon. Ugh. Okay. Clearly something to do with Nidhogmon, but that's creepy as heck. Looks like something out of Rayman. I don't know why. That freaks me out. I don't like looking at that. We have Bulkmon, the champion of Pulsemon. Very nice. And he certainly is bulked up. Metal Kabutarimon. So this is what I was talking about with the Beast Spirits having names based on the Digimon Adventure Digimon. So Metal Kabutarimon is JP's Beast Spirit evolution. So yeah, really cool. Next up we have Ghostmon. So I've not seen Ghostmon in Digimon Frontier. He's just a rookie, but yeah. He's grown on me. Wasn't too keen on him originally, but he's definitely grown on me. I recently started up the Dynasty of the Evil dim card, and he's the rookie, so that's pretty cool. Then we have Huckmon. So this card I bought in Japanese because we've got Systemon Seal over here, the blue one, and this was Systemon Noir in Japan. So that's why I bought the Japanese card. These are different, which is really nice. Next up is Calling from the Darkness. You've got Gigamon being lured with some meat. You've got Impmon trying to tempt him, I guess, and then I think that's Brachiomon, I think, or Drachmon, not sure. That's very cute though. Next up is a Fire Drake Strike, which looks like it's to do with Emperor Greymon, who I think is also known as Kaiser Greymon. I'm not sure which one is considered the English name and which one's the English translation. We'll see in this one. I think they'll probably go with Emperor Greymon, but he was known as Kaiser Greymon in Digimon World Next Order. Very cool. Next up we have an uncommon, which is Eosmon. So Eosmon definitely has nothing to do with Digimon Frontier, as she's from Last Evolution Kazuna, but that's a pretty cool artwork. We have another Systemon Blanc Awakened as a rare, and we have Tommy. Amazing. Very cute. So Tommy is the youngest of the group in Digimon Frontier. He starts off being a little bit annoying, but you get used to him after a while, and he definitely matures and grows Yeah, he's pretty great actually. Becomes one of my favourite characters moving further into the series. Okay, let's see what we get in this pack. We have Brave Metal, so that's Dorugamon, I think. I've already forgotten his name. And it looks like he's attacking Kazimon or Omnimon, because that looks like the Omnimon sword, and then that's the Wargreymon head. I guess it could be Omnimon X Antibody. Again, I've not seen the film, but that would make sense if that's who he's fighting. We have King Waymon. Okay, so it's Waymon, but with land as a head. Wasn't expecting that. Very cool looking card, though. Yeah, King Waymon, I like him. I would want one. Wouldn't have anywhere to keep it, though. Then we have Antilamon again, who we've already seen. Deadly Axemon. Okay, so I think he featured in one of the cards where I couldn't identify him. I still can't really identify him, if I'm honest. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Interesting. Deadly Axemon. Flame Memory Boost, that's pretty cool. You Agumon there, and it looks like he's got a Goonimon in the background, which is weird. That's a really nice artwork, though. Very crisp. Very nice. Next we have Lowimon. Lowimon. It looks like Ancient Sphinxmon, so that's probably where that's going, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. Pretty cool though. Dino Memory Boost we have already seen. Kaiser Leomon, even closer to Ancient Sphinxmon. I'll have to research this line of Digimon, but he looks pretty cool. More Leomons is fine with me. Next card is Caprimon, who we have already seen. Then we have Zephyrmon. So that's the one I couldn't remember the name of. Zephyrmon is the beast spirit for Zoe. So it's funny how all the other beast spirits actually become beasts, whereas Zoe just becomes a slightly more scantily clad lady. Or I guess you could argue less scantily clad because she's wearing a face mask, which is very COVID appropriate. But Zephyrmon's really cool. The only beast spirit that I'm aware of that doesn't have the name of another Digimon in it, so that's nice. Okay, our first rare is Koji Minamoto. So Koji is pretty cool. He's quite reserved at the start of Digimon Frontier, but he does start to open up, which is really nice. And our second card is, ooh, an alternate art Gomamon. That is very nice. Got the lovely glossy Gomamon. Got a fish in the background. That is a beautiful card. Wow, incredible. So there's an episode of Digimon Frontier where a bunch of Gomamon help the kids get across to another island when the, I can't remember their names, I think it's Toucanmon. So when the Toucanmons have their detectors, their Digivices, the Gomamon help them get across. So that is really quite nice. Perfect, so that's our one secret or alt art of the box. We've got one more to go. Moving on to the next pack. Let's get this open. Apologies for the cuts in case you notice them, having to go between doing different things as always. Also had to change my orientation because I was filming in portrait mode like an idiot. So that has now been rectified. Moving on, we have Monitormon. So I've yet to see Monitormon in Digimon Frontier. Don't know too much about this Digimon. We have Eyesmon, who we have already seen. Metal Kabutarimon, we've already seen. Huckmon, Blue Hawaii Death, Philmon. I think Philmon's new. Don't know anything about Philmon, but he looks kind of cool. We have Schwarz Lerzatz. Not sure who this is for. Looks kind of menacing, but not familiar with this Digimon. We have Beowulfmon. So Beowulfmon, I believe, is the evolution of Lobomon, and you can see Kendo Garumon in the background. So that's pretty cool. Not yet seen him in Digimon Frontier. Then we have Fire Drake Strike, who we have already seen. We have Rhino Kabutarimon, so that's one we have not seen before. Interesting. Must be something to do with JP. Then we have Kota Domoto as a rare tamer. I don't think he's from Digimon Frontier. He looks like he must be from a manga series. I don't know anything about Kota Domoto. I'll put somewhere on screen where he is from. I think it's a he or she. Can't tell. Apologies. Very cool looking card though. And the card on the back is, all right, there we go. We've got our first promo card. This is Hercules Kabutarimon. You can see it's a very glossy card, but the only holo is on the is on this bit down here, the nameplate. The rest of it is completely matte. Oh, there's a bit of hollow on the Digivolution cost as well. But that's a really nice looking card. So this is one of the campaign rares. So we have one campaign rare. He was in the second rare slot in this pack. So I'm hoping that they do not take up any of the like super rare slots. We shall see, but very cool. Hercules Kabutarimon. Let's put him over there. Moving on to the next pack. Making a mess over here. Okay, starting off with, we have Eismon Scatter Mode. So, different version of Eismon. Looks slightly less weird, but still pretty weird. Thunder Laser. So maybe that's Rhino Kabutarimon. Or it could be Metal Kabutarimon. Can't really tell from the picture. Kind of hard to see. We have Grumblemon, who we've already seen. We have Kingwaymon. Again, we have already seen. Tuskmon. Dino Memory Boost. Deadly Axemon. Ooh, Gomamon. So this is our first regular Gomamon. So I'm assuming this is an alternate art of that card. Very nice. Very lovely art on this one. Swimming with the fish. Very, very cute. It's an uncommon. We have Dorumon, who we've already seen. And we have Brachiomon. Yeah, not familiar with this dude, but yeah, looks pretty cool. It's got wings. We have Takuya Kanbara, so we had an alternate art Takuya, so now we have the regular art Takuya. And our next card is a Lopmon. Oh, that's really cute. So I'm not sure what significance Lopmon has in Digimon Frontier. I'm guessing some significance because Cherubimon is the main villain. So, very cool. Next pack. I think Lopmon's voice actress was really cute in Digimon Tamers. So yeah, like that. So we have a Kendo Garumon, who we've already seen. We have Ultra Turbulence. Saber Leomon, that's a new one. So that's a really cool looking artwork. No obvious references based on location. Saber Leomon wasn't in Digimon World, so hard to tell, but it's a very cool Digimon. Flame Memory Boosts. Philmon, Lowimon, Shellmon, that's a new one. So Shellmon sleeping on a beach with a Gomamon sleeping next to him. Don't think that's the Shellmon from Digimon World because he was actually up on the Great Canyon and Gomamon wasn't in the game. But very nice card. Zephyrmon. We have Pursurimon, that's a new baby. Very cute. Not sure what Pursurimon Digivolves into. We have Mugen. And those are is one of the sovereigns from Digimon Tamers. I can't remember his name. Hopefully he's in this set so we can see him. He probably is if there's an option card based on him. But they were quite well voiced, I thought. I quite like those. So we have a Dino Rexmon rare again, and we have a Magna Garurumon super rare. So let's get a good look at him. Very, very nice. His little pointy ears. Do like Magna Garurumon. Very, very cool. So that brings us to 3 super rares so far and 1 alternate art. So not too bad. So I'm hoping for, I think, 4 more super rares and then 1 secret rare or alternate art. Would be nice to get a secret rare. Going for that Suzanumon or Lucamon, but we shall see. So we have another Saber Leomon, Dorugamon, Bokomon, Bulkmon, Triceramon, that's a new one, eating a bunch of leaves, and we've got a little Tanamon who looks a bit concerned in the background. So very, very interesting. Triceramon's great. We have Kakuman, Wendigomon, very cool. So Wendigomon was a big part of the Digimon movie. And it looks like he's stomping on a Pidomon. I think it is a Pidomon, not an Angemon, because it's got, I think, a pink sash. Maybe I'm colorblind, but pretty cool. Pidomon was actually in an episode of Digimon Frontier where the Trailmon race. Sounds pretty cool. We have Kokomon, who's little baby Lopmon. Very nice. First Kokomon card, I believe. We have Rihimon, Burning Greymons. That's the first time we've seen Burning Greymon. Very nice. He might have had a card in BT4, I can't remember, but Wendigomon is the Beast Spirit for Takuya, and he's pretty awesome. We have a rare, which is Chaosdramon, and an awesome looking rare. Like, if you told me this was a super rare, then I would be forgiven for believing you. Very cool card. And our card on the back is Ebonwomon, not sure the name. That's the super rare, and that is the Sovereign that I was talking about. I believe one of them was Irish, which is very unusual, but pretty cool. Very nice looking super rare. Nice, that brings us up to 4 super rares. As we are finding fewer new cards in each pack, I'll be going a little bit faster as per usual. Also, it's just occurred to me that these do not have the memory gauges, as I was interested to find out. So there we go, there's your answer. We have a Gotsumon, a Monotamon, Gigastorm, that's a new one, so that's a Metal Greymon attack. Very cool. We have Wendigomon, Dorugamon, Triceramon, Tidal Wave, Beowulfmon, Bukamon, that's a new one, so we've got Bukamon hanging out in a little pond with a little penguinmon like toy. That's really cute. I like that. We have Dorugamon, so the evolved form of Dorugamon. He's really cool. Then we have another Tommy Himi, and we have a Dark Nightmon super rare. Getting all the super rares quite early on. So Dark Nightmon. Means nothing to me, but he's pretty cool. So we're up to our 5th super rare, 2 more left in the box, and I think we're only about halfway if that, so very front loaded. We're yet to see if the campaign rares take up a slot. We will find out. So we have another Shellmon, Kazimon, Tortomon, Eismon, Brachiomon, that's a new one. So that's really cute. Brachiomon is in Digimon World in the ancient glacial region. So this could be a reference to it. You've got the lake in the background. It definitely looks like the ancient glacial region. You've got Coromon, Punamon, and Sunamon, who are all Digimon that are in the game. So that would definitely go in the maybe pile. A Monochromon, very nice. So he is also hanging out in some sort of tropical jungle or ancient dino area. A bunch of butterflies around him. Looks really cute. I like that artwork a lot. We have a Ghostmon, another Eosmon, Gomamon. We have Avenge Kidmon. That's a new one. I guess it's like Magna Kidmon, but Avenge Kid. Sure. We have a Herismon as a rare, which is cool. That's one we don't have. I'm not sure where Herismon is from, but looks really nice. And then we have Zoe Orimoto as our 2nd rare. So 2 yellow rares. Zoe's kind of cool in the show. I feel like there are some things which just probably would be considered quite inappropriate that they do with Zoe because she is very young. I mean, they're all children, but they treat them like they're not, and I think that it's quite inappropriate. If you've seen it, you'll probably know what I mean, or you'll think I'm talking rubbish. But yeah, I do like her as a character, though. She's definitely got that, well, I don't want to say girl boss, because that has negative connotations, but she definitely can look after herself, but also, you know, needs help just like all the others do. So I like it. I think it's a good dynamic they've got. So starting off, we have Brave Metal, Brachiomon, Kumamon. So this is our first Kumamon. So that is Tommy's spirit evolution. He's very cool. He's a little bear, and he fires freezing stuff. Really nice. Boutmon, Monochromon, Schwarzlesatz, Gigasmon, Electric Rush. Ooh, I like that picture. So that's a Pulsemon attack. Yeah, really nice artwork on that one. Very well done. We have Dipenmon. So that's the penguin's name, Dipenmon, with the 2 different coloured ice lollies, ice creams, with a little crank on its head. It's a very weird Digimon, but you know, Digimon is weird, so I'm not upset about that. I think he's pretty cool. Then we have Ancient Volcanomon, who we've already seen. We have Koichi Kimura. So I'm assuming that Koichi is in Digimon Frontier because he's kind of styled in the same way on the card, but I've not seen him yet. So maybe I'm not far enough into this series. And our next card is another super rare. We have Kazuchimon. And Kazuchimon is the mega form of Pulsemon, who you may have seen him in the Impulse City Dim card. So really cool. I like Kazuchimon. I've yet to get one for my Vital Bracelet, so I will look to do that at some point. Kazuchimon, so that's super rare number 6. So assuming the Hercules Kabutarimon promo counts as one of the hits, that could be all of the super rare hits for the box. I'm hoping that Hercules Kabutarimon doesn't count, however, because he's not as hollow as some of the other cards, so it would be a bit of a disappointment for sure. We'll see if Bandai were kind to us. So we have a Kumamon, a Gigas Mon, Waymon, Gigas Mon, Toyagumon, Orochiman, Pulsemon, Calling from the Darkness, Pusirimon, Jet Sylphimon. So no new cards there. We have Evolution Ancient, which is pretty cool. So you've got all of the spirits in there, or some sorts of spirits. I guess there's ancient spirits. And you've got a Gunimon, or is that Aldermon? They look very similar to me. And then we have Flamemon as a rare on the back. So Flamemon is like the Digimon rookie of a Gunimon. I don't know if he ever appears in Digimon Frontier, because technically the human kids are the rookies, because they are the ones that transform or spirit evolve into the champions. So technically that makes the humans the rookies, and I guess Flamemon may have been introduced just to fill the gap in Digimon lore. Or I might be talking complete nonsense. We have Orochiman, Pulsemon, Waymon, Nimon, Toyagumon, Monotamon, Ghostmon, Beetlemon. So I think that's the first Beetlemon. So that is JP Spirit Evolution. Very cool. I feel like a lot of his ones are very similar. So Beetlemon, Rhino Beetlemon, and, or was it Rhino Kabutarimon? I think it's Rhino Kabutarimon. And then Metal Kabutarimon. They all kind of look the same, but you know, it's cool. We have Coromon. This is our first Coromon. Just running along the fields. Well, running's maybe a strong word, seeing as he doesn't have any legs. We have Starlight Velocity, who I think we've already seen. And our first rare is Skull Nightmon, so that's a new rare, I believe. Very interesting. And our second rare is Ancient Kazimon, who's also a rare. Nice, so she must have something to do with Kazimon and Zoe's Digimon. Very cool looking card, like that. On to the next one. There's so much mess on my floor, it's unbelievable. Right, we have Nimon, King Waymon, Brave Metal, Schwartz Lezarts, I'm probably butchering that, Philmon, Huckmon, Metal Kabutarimon, Mugen, Bukamon, and Dorugamon. So no new cards in that pack. We had Betamon, that's a new rare, which is a really nice artwork. It looks like he's up in a tree, which could be in the tropical jungle where you find him in Digimon World. So I'm going to say that is my headcanon, and that's Digimon World. And on the back, we have Metal Garumon. All right, nice. So this is another one of the promo cards. And you can see this one's got a little bit more going on than the Hercules Kabutarimon. Got some bubbles and stuff. It doesn't really show up on camera very well, but yeah, that's really nice. Very lovely. So textured background. Got the glossy Metal Garumon. Really cool. So I'm guessing that means that these cards do not take up a super rare slot, because if they did, I would be over the allotted 7 hits, seeing as we have 6 super rares and 2 of those. So I'm very happy about that. See how many more we can get in a box. So next pack. Put you over there, you over there. I'm gonna have fun cleaning up this floor in a minute. We have Wendigomon, Baltmon, Tidal Wave, Flame Memory Boost, Eyesmon Scatter Mode, Kazimon, Lawimon, Kogomon, and Mame Tyramon, and Kaiserleomon. So our first rare is Dorumon, who I believe we may have gotten already. I might be wrong though. So let's have a look at him. So Dorumon's very cute. Evolves, of course, into Dorugamon at Dorugamon, and then whatever that last one was called that was really spiky. And on the back we have Koichi. Snippity snip. Let's put my chair forward because my back is killing me now. We have Bokomon, Monochromon, Grumblemon, Ultra Turbulence, Kakuman, Huckmon, Thunder Laser, Tyramon, Nidhogmon, really like that, Dorumon, and we have a rare Betamon, and on the back we have a Tommy. So all duplicates in that pack. We're definitely getting near the bottom. Let's see how many more we have left. So we have 6 packs remaining. Let's go through these 6 packs. I'm hoping for one more secret rare, one more super rare, and maybe some more of these promo cards. So it could be quite bottom heavy actually towards the end of these packs. So we have a Brave Metal, Beowulfmon, we have a Wendigomon, Kendo Garumon, Saberleomon, Gigastorm, Philmon, Pride Memory Boost, Steffilmon, and Aldermon. On the back we have Ancient Beetlemon, so that's a rare we don't have, which looks very, very nice. And behind that we have Phoenixmon. Okay, cool. So we have another campaign rare. Very nice. Hopefully you can't get duplicate campaign rares in the boxes. There are 3 different ones so far. Let's put these down here so you can see them a bit better. All right. 5th to last pack. We're still missing our secret rare or second alt arts. Let's see what we can get. We have a Gotsumon. We have a Shellmon. Just going to try and sort this pile out over here. Kazimon, Schwarzlazarts, Deadly Axemon, Dino Memory Boost, Kumamon, Kaiserleomon, Caprimon, Zephyrmon. So our first rare is Cherubimon, so that's a first Cherubimon. Looks like he's probably the rookie for Lobomon, so that's really cool. And on the back we have a Flamemon alternate art. Okie dokie. So we didn't get any secret rares in this box, but we did get 2 alternate arts, and this one's a really cool looking Flamemon. Very nice. These are our 2 alternate arts, Flamemon and Gomon. Very cool. Right, 4th from last pack, we are missing 1 super rare. Let's see what we get. We have Tuskmon, Metal Kabutarimon, Eyesmon, Blue Hawaii Death, Lowimon, Dorugamon, Brachiomon, Beowulfmon, Fire Drake Strike, Rhino, Kabutarimon. Our first rare is Chaosdramon, and our second is Ancient Sphinxmon. So all duplicates in that pack. 3rd from last pack, here we go. Let's get these finished off. We have a Monochromon, Blue Hawaii Death, Grumblemon, Gigastorm, Ultra Turbulence, Kakuman, Monitormon, Dipenmon, Pride Memory Boost, Burning Greymon. Our first rare is Ancient Beetlemon, and our second is Koji Minamoto. Last 2 packs, still looking for that last super rare. We have Saberleomon, Ghostmon, Triceramon, Eyesmon, Kendo Garumon, Deadly Axemon, Tortomon, Nidhogmon, Electric Rush, Beetlemon. We have an Ancient Kazimon, and we have a Vicomon promo. Okay, very nice. So let's have a look at him in the light. There is more stuff going on over here, you see in the background. That's really cool. Love these cards. Excuse the stomach. Okay, last pack. This should, unless they've gone down to 6 super rares permanently, contain our last super rare. Fingers crossed. We have Brachiomon, Kumamon, we have Bulkmon, Antilamon, Tuskmon, Shellmon, Thunder Laser, Avenged Kidmon, Rhino Kabutarimon, Coromon. Our first rare is Skull Knightmon, and our last super rare of the box is Metal Greymon, which is a really nice looking artwork. Of course, he is the poster boy of the set. Very cool to see Metal Greymon. So that is the full box opened now. So let's just have a quick review of everything that we got. So starting off with, we had Takuya Kanbara as our box topper alternate art tamer. We had Red Memory Boost from the box promotion pack. Our super rares were Dorugamon, I'm never gonna get that right, Dorugamon, that's a complicated one. Cherubimon, Magna Garurumon, Ebonwumon, crikey. Dark Knightmon, I just realized, is that a Batman reference? I don't know. Kazuchimon and Metal Greymon. We had 2 alternate arts, so we had Flamemon and we had Gomamon, which are really nice. Then of course we had our 4 campaign rares, which were Hercules Kabutarimon, Vikamon, Phoenixmon, and Metal Garumon. So very, very nice that we got 4 campaign rares on top of our 2 alternate arts, our 7 super rares, and then of course the 2 box promotion packs. So from one box you're getting all of these hits, which is really awesome. Especially excited now that I bought 3 boxes, because I usually only buy 2. So thumbs up to this set so far, very happy with it. I think having watched Digimon Frontier and watching Digimon Frontier has definitely added to my enjoyment of it. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the series and opening some more of these boxes. So once my 2 other boxes arrive, hopefully with my pre-release pack, I can open those 2 on another video. It'll be more of a speed opening, less looking at each individual card, but that's still going to be very cool to see what I can get and whether I can complete the set in the 3 boxes. So we'll see how we go on. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Much appreciated for sticking with me. This has really done a murder on my back doing all of this, especially in this new position. So we'll hopefully get a chance to relax before the next boxes arrive. And take care. I'll see you on the next video.